Y'all ain't gonna believe this, man. Y'all are not gonna believe this. What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean & Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Hey, hope y'all having a great day today. Well, you probably will believe it because if you've learned anything from my channel, you've learned that I have no clue what I'm doing. And by that, I mean, I'm indecisive on what I'm doing as far as lawn care goes. I'm all over the map, man. I'm quitting, I'm getting out of it. I'm gonna cut a day a week. I'm gonna buy a trailer and put 12 lawnmowers on it. Man, they blowing up my phone now, boy. And you know, so I had a guy contact me on Facebook, sent me a really long post. Yeah, on Facebook, on my Clean & Green page, sent me a real long post, and sent me some pictures of some work he's done, video, and he's actually subscribed to the YouTube channel now, so I gotta be careful what I say. Nah, it's all good. I'm me, y'all know that. But I just kind of ignored it for the first day because, now he did put a lot of time and effort into it, but I have hired people. I mean, I hired one guy, told him to be at the shop at 7 o'clock in the morning, never heard from him again. And he reached out to me on my page. But now this guy did put a lot of time into the post, and he was looking for a job. He's actually got a background in IT, but he just loved being outside, I guess, you know. That's what he said. And he had moved from Jacksonville to the area, and he was just looking for a job. And so I said, man, I really don't have nothing. I just scaled the business back, and, you know, yada, yada, yada. And so he said, well, do you know of anybody else? And I said, no, not really, you know. And I just got to thinking about it. And then I had this opportunity come up where I could bid on this rec park over here, which I don't really feel like I'll get it, but you know, I'm gonna bid on it. I've decided I am definitely gonna bid on it. And so that's the guy texting me there. I said, you know, I done got rid of all these properties, and now here I got a guy that wants to work, you know. Again, I guess he wants to. I mean, I'm not doubting whether he wants to work. In fact, me and my wife are supposed to meet with him and his wife tonight. And I'm going to take them out to supper, just get to meet them. I like to get to meet people, you know. And, but he loves lawn care. You know, I said, hey, man, if I do something, you know, I really need a commitment for a year. I mean, I don't want to get somebody in. I mean, if they bail out on me in the middle of the year, that's going to put me in a bad situation, you know. And that's what I want to talk to him about, in part, you know. And I'm not saying he would. I'm not accusing of anything. I just know how it is, man, you know. So, you know, but here's the deal. I mean, you know, if I hire him, because I mean, I would hire him for the year, and, you know, for a salary, and so I have to find the work, because right now I don't have the work to justify it. Z-Man, he's helping me some, he's helping 003 some, he's got somebody else he was working with, supposed to be talking about helping them full-time, and I said, man, if you find something full-time, just go after it, you know. Elroy will work, you know, whenever, you know, I want him to. I just don't want to. And of course, 003's on his own now. Y'all know that. So I mean, the crew has kind of, you know, well, because I just told them all, hey, find a job, man. I'm fixing to scale this thing back. You know, focus on ministry, and so now here I am. Now, if I were to get the rec part, I would be in pretty good shape. I still need some more properties, so that's part of what I'm gonna meet with him, and you know, just kind of talk about you know, the potential there. And I mean, I'd probably had to go on Google, run some ads, maybe do some door hangers. I've never been real heavy on advertising. Most of it's been by word of mouth. But you know, if I bring somebody on, I mean, I got to get to work, you know. And this could potentially be, I mean, it's hopefully, the hope is always that it's a win-win for, you know, both people. And that's what I want it to be. In fact, I told him, I said, man, you know, you know, I need you to give me a number. What would you need? And
in a quarter mile, turn left onto Griffin Road.
You know, and he told me, and I said, man, I take care of my guys. You know, y'all know, if y'all been watching the channel, you know how I am as far as all that goes.
Turn left onto Griffin Road.
And I'm just one of them, man. You know, in fact, I told this guy, I said, hey, one of the guys that worked for me last year, I was going to scale back, and I gave him like $35,000 worth of accounts.
Continue
And
for 1.5 miles.
And a lawnmower, you know. Let him go out and do his own thing. So, you know, it's I guess this is what I'm saying, man. I'm having a hard time just shutting the business down. You know, even though I want my focus to be on ministry, I'm always do a little bit of lawn care because I love doing it. I just don't want to be aggravated with it, you know, day in and day out. But at the same time, man, I put a lot of hard work into building the business, and I would love to have somebody committed that they could take care of things. I would take care of them. You know, well, the business would take care of them. They take care of the business will take care of them. I mean, that's just how that works. And so, you know, maybe this is something, maybe it's not. I mean, you know, who knows? So we just gonna see how it goes, man. So we've already got it set up to meet up tonight, and I need to check them text messages, see what he sent back. But I told them to pick the place, you know, because there again, I take care of people. I say, hey, y'all pick where you want to go, man. And so anyway, we're gonna see how all that goes down. So I'll probably do a I'll probably do a follow-up video or something about this maybe tomorrow. I get to go to the doctor tomorrow, get another x-ray, get to see, I hope that thing's healing good, man. I've tried to take it easy with it, but I need this. Doggone GPS about to drive me crazy. I need this thing fixed. So anyway, all right, let me get off here. Oh, and the other thing I was gonna say, you know, the thing about 003, which this is not why I did that. I didn't give him those properties for this reason, but 003 is probably, he's got about 2 years of school. He's basically committed to these accounts for 2 years. Now, that's not with the understanding that I would get those accounts back. It's not that. But there's a potential that, and he may decide, even if he gets a job, to keep some stuff on the side, depending on, you know, what all happens. And that camera's rocking. Something. I had to get me a new GoPro, I guess, man. But, you know, there's always a potential that I could pick quite a bit of that back up. There's even the potential, if he got totally out of it, if he grows some, that, you know, I could potentially get back more than I gave him, you know, on that side of things too. So, you know, so there's just a lot of potential there, man. And there's a lot of work out there. In fact, I've already had a couple of people over here where I live at now, you know, inquire about lawn care, and I really, you know, I don't really know that I want to get spread out that far, but, you know, the challenge is keeping guys working through the winter time. You almost have to do like I did with Elro and do a yearly salary. And so in that case, you know, people, they make X amount every 2 weeks, year round. And, you know, and then what you have to do is load the schedule up enough that in the growing season, you know, they're working 50 plus hours a week, so that they're generating the revenue that you can pay them, you know, in the off season. Because if you can do that for somebody, if you can keep them, you know, year round, and then in the off season just use them, you know, to cut, you know, you probably a day a week or something like that, maybe 2 days a week if you get a lot of commercial year round accounts, you know. You know, that's almost what you have to do to get good guys and keep them, because you're not going to keep a good guy if you're working him 9 months out of the year, and, you know, you paying him, even though the money would be the same, you're paying him for that 9 months, and then them 3 months that you ain't got much going on, man, he's not going to be able to live on working a day or two a week, you know. I mean, I can't live on what I make in a day or two a week, you know. So anyway, so that's the deal. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out here. I may do something else today, but I need to run back over to the other place and get some stuff ready, because Elro needs a trailer, and they just always something to do. So, and since I'm gonna meet them over there for supper, I may go over this afternoon to the shop and take care of a few things. But if I do, I'll just shoot another video for that. So hey, appreciate you taking the time to watch, and my prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him.